There was a boy who sat in the same seat every day, same corner, same silence, same invisible wall between him and everyone else. Nobody called his name, nobody saved him a spot, nobody noticed when he stopped showing up. But here's what nobody knew. In that silence, something was growing. Before we go further, what time is it where you are right now? And where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments, because I have a feeling this story found you at exactly the moment you needed it. His name was Marcus, 22 years old, and somehow completely forgettable. Not because he was ugly, not because he was rude, not because he was broken in any obvious way. He was just easy to overlook. He worked in a warehouse from 6 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. Same routine, same silence, same invisible life. And he came home to a small apartment, ate alone, scrolled his phone until his eyes burned, then slept, and then did it all again. At work, conversations happened around him, not with him, around him. People laughed at jokes he didn't hear, made plans he wasn't invited to, said goodbye to everyone in the room, and somehow didn't see him standing right there. He told himself it didn't matter, that he preferred it this way. But some nights, driving home in silence, hands tight on the wheel, he felt it, that hollow feeling in his chest, like a room with no furniture, like a voice that had forgotten what it sounded like. He wasn't angry. He was just fading. Some nights, Marcus would sit by the window after dark. Just sit there, watching people walk by, living, laughing, existing, and he would think, why am I like this? Why can't I just be someone people notice? Why does it feel like I'm not really here? And then slowly, a more dangerous thought would creep in. Maybe this is all I'll ever be. Maybe some people are just background. Maybe I was built for this corner. He never said it out loud. That was the loneliest part. Then one Tuesday, something small happened. So small most people would forget it instantly. But for Marcus, it changed everything. He overheard 2 co-workers talking near the lockers. One of them said, "Hey, does that quiet guy still work here?" The other paused, then shrugged. "I think so. I honestly can't remember the last time I saw him." Marcus was standing 4 feet away. 4 feet. He didn't say anything, didn't react, didn't defend himself. He just walked to his car, sat in the dark parking lot, and felt something shift inside him. Not anger, not sadness, something quieter, something final. If I disappeared tomorrow, nobody would notice. And then, a different thought, slow, dangerous, clear. Then I have nothing to lose by becoming someone else. After that day, he started driving a different way home, longer route, no reason, or maybe there was a reason. One evening, he passed a small woodworking shop. The light was still on. Something about it felt still, quiet, intentional. He stopped. Inside was an old man named Gerald, sawdust on his hands. No rush in his movements, just slow, deliberate work. Marcus stood at the door, said he didn't know why he stopped. Gerald looked at him, then nodded. Most people who find this place don't. He didn't ask questions, didn't give advice. He just let Marcus sit, watch, come back again, and again, until one night, he handed Marcus a rough block of wood. "What do you see?" Marcus shrugged. "Nothing, just wood." Gerald smiled. "That's exactly what everyone sees when they look at you." Gerald picked up a carving knife and began to work, slowly, carefully, no rush, no wasted movement. "The wood doesn't change because you want it to," he said quietly. "It changes because you keep showing up." One cut, then another, thin layers falling to the floor. If I stop now, he held up the wood. It's nothing. Another cut. Still nothing. Another. But if I keep going, even when it's boring, even when I don't feel like it, eventually, the shape began to form. Something appears. Marcus stared at it. He understood, not fully, but enough. Gerald called it something simple. The silent build method. 3 rules, that was all. No, rule 1, show up before you feel ready. Rule 2, work in silence. Let the results speak. Rule 3, finish what you start. No matter how small, no matter how boring, no matter how long it takes. That's it, Gerald said. No secrets, no shortcuts, just this. Marcus didn't try to change everything. He started small, very small, every day, no exceptions. 30 minutes in the morning, reading, thinking, building something in his mind. 2 evenings a week, back at the shop, working with his hands, slowly, quietly. 1 conversation a day, at work, not to impress, not to be liked, just to be present. That was it. 3 things, every day, no excuses, no skipping. It wasn't easy, not even close. There were mornings he turned off the alarm and went back to sleep. Days he avoided people. Evenings he drove past the shop without stopping. And every time, the old feeling came back. That hollow weight in his chest. That voice whispering, "This isn't you. This won't work. You'll go back to who you were." And some days, he almost believed it. But then he remembered Gerald's words. The wood doesn't change because you want it to. So he came back, again and again and again. Some days, 10 minutes, some days, an hour, but every day, something, no matter how small. He showed up. Days passed, then weeks. 3 months later, Marcus finished his first piece, a small wooden shelf, not perfect, but complete. 6 months later, he was different, not louder, not dramatic, just present. 1 year later, you wouldn't recognize him, not because his face changed, but because something behind his eyes had. Something steady, something certain. People at work started noticing. Now, not because he demanded attention, but because something about him couldn't be ignored. One day, a new employee walked up to him and said, "Hey, you're Marcus, right? I've heard about you." Marcus paused. For a second, he didn't know what to say, because for the first time in his life, someone remembered his name without being told. He smiled. "I've just been building something." This story isn't really about Marcus. It's about you. Because most people are sitting in that same invisible corner, waiting to feel ready, waiting to be noticed, waiting for something to change. But nothing changes until you do. The world doesn't discover you. You build yourself, quietly, slowly, without applause, without permission. One morning at a time, one small action at a time. And one day, not suddenly, but gradually, you become someone you recognize. Here's your challenge, not something big, not something overwhelming, just one thing. Pick one small thing you've been avoiding, and tomorrow morning, do it, before anything else, even if it's just for 10 minutes. Then come back here and tell me what it was. Let's hold each other accountable, and if this story stayed with you, even quietly, share it with someone who feels invisible right now and subscribe to the channel. Because sometimes, the right story, at the right time, can change everything. And if you want more stories like this, you already know where to find them.